Good morning, lads. Hello, Jin. Good morning. It's their eyes. There's something in the chicken's eyes that I don't trust. Hello, good morning, lads. How we doing? There's just something suspicious in their eyes. I'm a bit sick today. I think, wasn't I saying yesterday when I ended the stream in before, I'm not going to be able to do a best served cold because my throat is not doing so well. So I'm a bit sick today. So we'll just see how today goes. Chicken police is fully voiced, so I get to sit back. I think I picked something up at the hospital. This is where all the sick people are. Yeah, because I sang all day yesterday. As soon as I stop streaming, I immediately I go just join the choir. Oh dear. Hot. How are we doing today though, lads? So Chicken Police is a noir detective game with chickens in it. It is furry adjacent. I'll just let you know that now. Yeah. I'll see how we feel. If I do have to finish a bit early, we'll finish a little bit early because I've been feeling a bit dodgy as well as my throat not doing so good. It's a fairy tag. Well, so I can see on the Steam listing, I see 2 lots of feathers and three furries. Yeah, commentary by facial expression. Yeah, I just burst into song and it will contain my lust for life. As soon as stream ends, you can't get me to stop. I don't actually like chicken soup. I think it, I don't know, it always tastes like phlegm to me. I don't mind a clear chicken soup. I'll take that back. I don't really like the creamy chicken soup that you get in the UK, like the Heinz. Not a fan. Oh, Duck Detective. Yeah, I do. The more we play these furry detective games, the more I would really like to see a Venn diagram of furries / people that play furry games and people that like detective games, because there must be quite a middle ground there. No, you wouldn't, Jen. Be done for murder just then. Oh yeah. No, you've never had a non-clear chicken soup? I'm sure the Heinz stuff. Heinz chicken soup. I'm sure it's... Yeah, it's like a beige colour. When did soup get so expensive? I haven't had Heinz soup. But we used to get it because it was really cheap. When we were students, a can of soup was very cheap. And, it would do us for... We could halve it and both of us would be able to have dinner on a can of tomato soup. Why is 1 can of soup now £1.70? I swear they were less than a... Yeah, I think it was less than £1 for a can of soup. I'm sure it was. And back in the day, there wasn't so many noodle varieties. You could have pot noodles. And pot noodles are fucking gross. I guess super noodles. I used to eat a lot of super noodles growing up. I quite liked eating them dry because they'd come in the square. So as a treat, when my mum was making them, she'd let me have all the dry bits. Delicious. Yeah. Yeah, just make your own. But we didn't have a blender, so I guess you can just put it in the water. I suppose it's time, isn't it? $2 for a snack-sized plastic tub of baked beans. It's a lot for some beans. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of essential sodiums in noodles. Hey, yeah, usually have vegetables in them too. Yeah, canned soup has doubled in price. Is it the cost of the tins that's going up? I always remember as a kid having Heinz used to do spaghetti hoops, but they would do them in different shapes. So there was a Scooby-Doo Heinz like pasta shapes in sauce. I loved those. Yeah, the uncooked noodles, I just used to eat them, Homer. Because super noodles, they're not like regular noodles. They were a bit more kind of, a bit more crunchy. SpaghettiOs. Call them spaghetti hoops. And do they still do them? What would you even call them? Heinz pasta shapes. Chips and tomato sauce. Oh, they used to have Thomas the Tank Engine ones. They had Thomas the Tank Engine ones. I remember the Hello Kitty ones as well. Now they have Peppa Pig though, and Minions. 90p. It's not too bad. 90p for a can of spaghetti shapes. Oh, they also have frozen ones. It's interesting to see what the kids are into these days. Scooby-Doo. I used to pick out all of the Scooby-Doo shapes. The tins used to be double the size that they are now, though. Shrinkflation. Big soup. Yeah, honestly, Darth, if I was on Heinz's marketing team, I would 100% make it with bacon. Would. It's everyone's preferred pasta shape. I'm quite partial to Velma, personally. No, I like a bow tie, but we don't often get bow ties. Probably the fusilli. If I'm having to go for basic. Oh, bow tie is far foul. We match then. For me, penne. I don't know. I think penne can sometimes be underdone easier. Oh, butterfly. It's a butterfly shape. Is it like two bow ties? Yeah, I like the sauce that gets in the creases. Yeah. Sauce gets in the creases, and it's quite nice to have a bit of a thicker pasta in the middle. Feels nice on my teeth. Oh, Rooks likes a pappardelle. I don't know what a pappardelle is. I know what a Papa John is. Google knows what I want. Oh, like pappardelle is like big long strips, like tagliatelle on crack. Oh, you mostly eat spaghetti. Yeah, I do quite like spaghetti. Yeah. Still too hot. Spaghettis. Like spaghetti's like a nice basic. You know, no faff, no fuss. I feel like spaghetti's one that goes with any sauce as well. You don't need to think, oh, you know, what pasta am I going to have with this sauce? Is it going to be too thick? Sorry. No, that was horrendously loud. I thought I'd just nicely tab into the game. Sorry, lads. The jazz is nice though, isn't it? Does that sound alright? Maybe a little bit less. Because I think I'm a bit more quiet today. Yeah, thanks, Greg. I already knew it was Greg that set up the stream. Does that sound okay, everyone? Everyone like that? Loudness? I can turn it up or down if you'd like, but... Oh, spaghetti's terrible to eat in front of a screen or like with a white shirt on. Because it just goes everywhere. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I want my coffee, but it's too hot. Oh, it's one of those games that is quiet when you tab out of it. Should be capturing. Any second now. Looks nice, doesn't it? Look, you get a little Look at those legs on that parakeet. It's people bodies with chicken heads. Well, that makes them sexier, right? That means it's okay if you fancy them, Zach. Doesn't make you a furry.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that.
You think they paid the chicken that was the actor?
Place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Yeah, the voice is nice. That's why I picked it, because the voice acting is I have to do less talking today.
Still, what do I expect?
What's the life expectancy of a chicken, Harmer?
And don't even notice that everything
not ones that are going to get eaten.
A long time ago.
There's a sequel.
In this wonderland of
this is on sale at the moment if
wolves and
anyone
chickens and hounds.
It's like, wow,
yeah,
I love chickens.
Sure.
Oh, 23 years, that's pretty good. That's long.
It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken.
Oh, 5 to 10.
It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days.
It's about bees, Pelozan. Oh, it's. I lied. I was fully on board with that. I was like, yeah, a 23-year-old chicken.
What could possibly go wrong?
My favorite kind of chicken is the fluffy ones. My favorite kind of chicken is the fried one. No, it's the ones with like the little, like fluffy. I'm not a big fan of chickens, but. Oh, I hope so, Jin.
Crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body.
I like how he rocks back and forwards as well.
That were never there in the first place. But she was
Rhode Island red.
Reality was just a light switch away.
What are they red?
Elizabeth
twitching.
Or Charlotte. I was sure she'd have a sophisticated sounding name. She had a bygone
sophisticated.
Look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk.
I think we've got a crush on this deer.
She was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
No idea. I just thought I had to say something. Wow. Look, if they discover a new breed of chicken in Rhode Island, I hope they call it Rhode Island Red. Oh, fun! Look.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid. But I think I'm going to end up dead in here, whether I like it or not.
Or Stardew. Blue
lies
chickens.
The kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles. The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Sorry. I was just turning on my fan. I could see it picked up on the mic. You think the audio's too low? I'm a bit sick today. Just if anyone's coming in now. That's fine. Okay, cool. Right, let me turn up the. I'm sure this will be not breakable. No, I'm sure it's fine. Hang on. Oh, I will do, Rooks. Guaranteed.
We used to be star cops a few years ago.
I presume I didn't just look
Tabloid
at this,
press,
did I?
radio interviews, even a book series.
Hey,
I
Morticians,
don't
good
miss those
morning.
days. Of course, Marty,
You
my
guys
old
will be my
partner,
alibi,
would
right?
disagree. He just loved the spotlight. This is...
You'd be like, yeah, she was streaming.
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life. Before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Oh. Yeah, it does remind me a bit of Black
The
Sad.
good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe
Make sure you give your
store.
mum a
I never
couple from us,
understood it,
Rooks.
or what it had to do with shoes. M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Happens all the time. Okay.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Same.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there
In
forever.
the US the whole time. I flew back really quickly.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
I wonder if this will be
My wallet and my
one of those
badge.
games where we can
The
choose whether
wallet
we
is
smoke
real.
or not.
The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
Why don't cereal boxes do toys anymore? I feel like that's something that kids are really missing out on. I know it's like reduces the amount of plastic and all the like ecological reasons, right? But I used to love getting toys in my cereal box, or demo discs. I remember I got a PlayStation demo disc in a cereal box once. Best day of my life. Yeah, I got a piece of meteorite in my cereal. It was in a little card and stuff, and it was like, this is a piece of this meteorite. Hey ATM, Lars, good morning. Yeah, well, so McDonald's is upping their game, I feel like.
It was the kind of night that slithered into your throat and stole your cigarettes.
Yeah.
Rain drizzled like a cheap alibi, and the city smelled like someone had microwaved a regret. That's when she walked in.
That's what my office
legs for
smells
days and
like.
a dress cut so high it got altitude sickness. She had a look that
Cut
said,
so
"I've been
high."
through hell," and a
Oh,
purse
I
that
guess
said,
leg
"I
slip.
shoplifted at Nordstrom." I could tell she was
No.
trouble, mostly because she spelled it out in lipstick on the office window.
Game, did you write that yourself? That's great. Thank you very much. Thank you for 32 months. Thank you. What if you ate it accidentally? It was too big to eat. This is why they won't put toys in Kinder Eggs in America, because you just eat them. Just don't eat. You don't eat, but like, look at what you're putting in your mouth before you eat it. just don't eat them. Maybe so, but they were always like CD sized, or the card was like this big. Oh, it did make it a little bit meatier. Oh yeah, last time I'm ill today, which is why we're playing this game, so that I don't have to talk as much, because it's
She
fully
doesn't seem
voiced.
so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
Always got to make sure you got your gun with you. Alright. Yeah, the McDonald's toys are like they sometimes do soft toys in the UK.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at
Like
least in this price range.
I got this. Here's one I made earlier. This was from McDonald's. I got this one from McDonald's. I always check the Happy Meals to see if they've got any toys. Because the Happy Meal is just the right amount of food as well. I'm like, oh yeah. And if I get get a toy with it, yeah, then I'm happy. You know, it really is a Happy Meal. Yeah, so they're not too bad. They were the Christmas ones. Thank you, Lost. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll feel better by tomorrow. Why am I on the phone? I'm in America, right? Use. Okay, my mom one doesn't work then. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, they hide plastic baby. Yeah, in a cake, and whoever gets the slice with the baby wins. What do you win though, other than a small plastic baby?
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness.
Yeah, I think she's a
Everything
doe.
faded.
You're right.
I need another drink. Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
I don't think chicken's illiterate, so... Alright, we've looked everywhere. Sure.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my
Jane
apartment on
Doe.
New Year's Eve?
That's funny.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah.
Oh, it's
Miss
Deborah.
Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job.
Oh, she's got
But
money.
tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one, and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist.
Somehow it's the
But bourbon, please.
fingers that I find most disconcerting.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. Yeah, it's the fingers. It's like in On Your Tail. I was, like on board with the anthropomorphic animals. Is it anthropomorphic or personified animal? I was on board with the human-like animals. But it was the
Murky
fingers.
brown
Hey,
swill.
Mardo.
I should improve my standards.
Yeah, maybe. I think the hooves would be. Yeah, because then it would be skin hooves.
Just a bunch of use.
She wanted a drink. I need the feet to be specifically furry. The appendages need to be furry for me. Hate you very much, Anonymous.
That's better.
Gifted us up to furry feet.
Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter.
Skin.
First,
No, but like in the
rose,
shape of
then
hooves
it
covered
came
with
printed
skin.
On a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift, then carved into a brick.
Oh god,
thrown
into a
through the
brick.
window, and finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
Yeah, I think they possibly filmed. Oh, look, it's the chicken. They blink as well. I wonder if they filmed the animals, filmed the real people, and then put them together. Subscribe for 13 months. Furry Feet's a big
I
fan.
think it's time to dig a little deeper. if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
I like to think that maybe Anonymous is furry feet. And can you do that? Can you gift a sub to yourself if you're Anonymous?
Please, that's why I'm here.
Alright. Let's give you some questions. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Subject, John Doe. Big old head's gonna be in the way, isn't it? There you go. Just so you can see. Focus, this fellow is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that. Impressions, suspicious, detective meter. Are you suspicious? I think that's what I would be like as a police person. A furry feet smile. You'd never suspect it though. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Okay. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But
I wonder if this game is going to make me pro chicken because he's kind of cute. Not in like a silver fox kind of way, but he's, you know, he's kind of cute. It's like a little chumkin. Okay. Who exactly are you, ma'am?
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important.
I like her nose.
Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more.
Do you think
This means simple paperwork most of the
they
time.
live as long as humans, or they live as long as their animal
You've been thrown
counterparts?
into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you.
I don't know if I'm coming around on them, but I don't know. This one's kind of, I don't know. He's got kind eyes, hasn't he? You're not very confident. Are you sure you're right? Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? She seems shy. Okay.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer and not on personal business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different
Oh,
approach.
I think I might have fucked up with that. Yeah. Oh no, she liked it.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
We've got to be nice to her.
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I
Yeah,
still have
maybe you
common
are.
sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Do you even know what you want? Am I not your employer herself?
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately.
Bet she's a cat.
Only if she really has to.
How so?
They only have animal brains. Yeah, because like they couldn't have human brains, could they?
Miss Natasha
Because it wouldn't
is
fit in all of their
afraid.
heads.
She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
What kind of woman?
I don't know what you mean.
I don't fucking know what I mean either.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question.
Yeah, is she a cat burglar?
Let's focus on that.
Is she a famous woman? Sure, it's not intentional, but are you toying with me?
I'm sure it's not intentional, but are you toying with me?
I'm not sure I understand you, Mr. Featherland.
Cut the crap, Deborah. You're a pretty smart girl,
Deborah.
and you can't hide that no matter how hard you try. But ever since we've been talking, I couldn't force one single straight answer out of you. I'm starting to think I'm terrible at what I do.
I'm sorry, Mr. Featherland, you're right. I'll try to be more straightforward next time.
I appreciate that, ma'am.
Oh, fuck. She didn't like that. Are you in some kind of jam?
Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland.
But he said
Not
that it
really.
was time to call her out on her bullshit. That's why I thought it was time to call her out on her bullshit. Have you ever felt truly vulnerable? Why is that?
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Did deers lick salts? I thought that was a cow thing.
Look, Santino, I'll
Oh.
explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to
Oh,
understand
a horse
each
thing,
other.
yeah. Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way
I think they
with
should make
words,
humans salt
sweetheart.
licks.
Did you ever want to be a cop?
Humans love salt.
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer. Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help
They
me.
do lick salt.
So you get it now.
Lured
The
by
secrecy.
a tasty
Put
salt
it
lick.
mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Senior detective lads. Deborah Ibanez. Final thoughts, the legendary chicken police back in action. Still a bit weary, but untarnished. Good work. Important clue, the employer, Natasha's current significant other, is the famous, infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. And you can retry it as well, that's pretty good. Hey Elle, good morning.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos,
You want me
flashing
to do it
lights,
again to get
fingerprints.
100%?
You know the drill. The
I do
evidence
know
is
which one I
very
did
clear.
wrong.
Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
This should be the police, I think.
Bravo PD, how can I help
Ah,
you?
yeah.
Nothing. Forget it.
No, I think people just like animals. Oh wow. You will store all the essential items throughout the case. I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman. N. Oh, that could have been read out to me.
Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway. I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now. Oh man, I totally get you. I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality
Like in Thief.
tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frame.
Oh, she was the one that went
Like
missing.
an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs.
This game seems to have
Why,
a thing
Molly?
about legs, doesn't
Why
it?
now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right? I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent.
It's very
with
well
me.
voiced, Lou.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you, Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Czar Club.
Didn't you tell me
This
she's
lady's
not
a
the
little
social
bit
kind?
over
That she's
familiar.
especially unsociable? Or does she only
Like,
like
she'll call us by
loud
our
and crowded
first name.
clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small
Do you think the chicken's
problem,
wearing
Mr.
real leather?
Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr.
Like
Westwood
cowhide.
may not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of
Do
mine
you
would be
really?
happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate
Is
that,
it, do you have
Sonny.
a specific animal that you like least? Like chickens, maybe? Oh, it's vegan leather. Pleather.
Thank you again, Mr. Feather.
Don't mention it.
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Thoughts.
Okay. So these are our clues. The notebook is the detective's best friend. Here you gather vital information about the case, the suspects or victims, and locations you will visit. How does it work? Click any text or picture in your notebook to read the translated version in your language. So the victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. The mysterious messenger, Miss Deborah Ibanez's employer, is a certain Miss Natasha Katzenko. Natasha is dating Ivan Wessler, who is the head of the... he's like a gangster. And Natasha must know my wife Molly from somewhere, or perhaps has very good informants. So we're going to be looking for our wife as along with... Oh, look. Pretty and fragile, nothing too special. Is he going to be really sassy in all of this? Don't think we need to... I just want the like exclamation marks to go away. She has remarkably green eyes and is definitely in trouble. This old friend of mine, he is stuttering heavily when he talks. Good-looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. Oh, so Lewis is... Oh. Landlord of the hotel. Okay. There are places. Okay.
My bedroom.
Can I leave? Did they say how I can How do I leave?
I know Molly very well.
Okay.
Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted
I'm
friend.
like 555
Treat her as
312.
gentleman. And
Is it 312 or 321? Crazy. Oh, 932. Hey, Strider. Five. What was it? 392. The first puzzle in the game. Bravo. Thank you very much. Happy Tuesday. 932. 932. 932. 5. 9. 3. 2. But they're not just animal cops. They're animal cops with human bodies.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
The cop.
Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas
Just hop
Hotel
on
was
by.
his inheritance. It was
Oh.
once a
Nipper
well-renowned
baby.
place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place. The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve.
Do you think he's a silver fox?
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have
The
some
lady's
things
here.
to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
He's a bit of a
Thank
silver
you
fox.
for being so
Hey, Ocean View,
considerate,
good
Sonny.
morning.
I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So, before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner,
Oh,
Marty.
do you reckon he's going to be called
He's
Marty
gonna be at the
McFly
station.
because he's a
I can
chicken?
only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay, off we go then. So, main scenes, move the story forwards. Complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Limited scenes, open for a specific duration, which is determined by the main story progression. Be sure to visit all of them before you move on to the next main scene. And closed ones are ones that you can't get to right now. Yeah, I would wonder if there will be any bugs. Or whether they're saving bugs for the next game. Oh,
It
good
was New Year's
evening.
Eve, and I was driving, half drunk,
Oh, don't do that,
risking my
lads.
whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement.
We were only
seemed like an
121
eternity.
days away from
When I
retirement.
look out the window of the hotel room I
Oh,
call
it's in
home, I
colour
see the
rather than
same
black and
thing
white.
every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing
Sick,
left to
William.
lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's
face.
Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what.
No, I think Molly was another chicken.
Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
I suppose what are they going to do, Jordan? Fire you if you don't do good enough work?
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived
Thank
a
you,
night the
William.
press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Oh, I was thinking, surely when you get close to retirement, they're not going to fire you. They'd be like, oh, I'll just leave Jordan, he's doing terrible work, but he's retiring in 4 months. I guess provided you're not doing anything absolutely horrendous.
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages. Did you miss me? No? Same here.
What kind of animals are these? Porcupines. Oh,
The bullet hole in my crest is worth more than these two
I accidentally
combined.
double-clicked, sorry.
The
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny,
British.
what you scratching out over here?
I
heard
think
the
that's a
big boss
porcupine
threw
and
you
a
out.
hedgehog.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood boils not in
Sonic.
tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Are there any porcupines in
Oh,
Sonic
God.
the Hedgehog
That clumsy buffalo
world?
is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it. You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty.
Yeah,
Birds
they
of a
don't
feather
have.
flock
They do.
together.
Do they
I
have
see
human
you're
bodies?
still the funny guy around
They've
here.
got fingers.
You'll find the giant
You see
feather
that's
duster at the
yeah,
shooting
but they've
range.
got spikes.
As always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling
But they
you
kind of
this
look a bit
because maybe
human,
you'll
don't
be
they?
able to
And there's a
understand.
human legs.
If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that. Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
By the way, what's with the raincoats? Couldn't you find an umbrella?
Why? Frank says it'll be
Oh,
rain.
raincoats
See,
are better.
It's raining. He's a
Than
frog,
umbrellas.
so he must know.
Because
Yeah, well,
umbrellas
I'm a
always get you
rooster,
wet
but I hate getting up
under
early.
the.
Raincoats
But
are just
raincoats-
fine, okay? You have a problem with that?
They cover
Sonny?
your butt,
No,
you know?
just, the spikes sticking through and all.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
There's
William.
something wrong
Like
with
I,
our
in
spikes,
general,
Chuggin?
don't
you know
like.
what, just
In
forget it.
general, don't like miserable games. But there's something about noir detective games that I do. I don't know. They never seem that miserable. Yeah, and you can carry stuff with a raincoat.
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already.
For the crown,
Actually,
for the
it's a kind
king.
of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief.
Public service. We need you, citizen.
Here
Yeah,
we are
umbrellas
again,
are shit.
Clawville
You have to hold
Police
them up.
Department.
They don't
I've never
keep
been
all
good
the
at
rain off of
history,
you.
but if I'm
They're
not
wide, so
mistaken,
you end up hitting
this
people with
place
them.
has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
I suppose not a raincoat full of holes, but then the holes were being plugged up by their quills, so maybe it's okay. It's kind of like, you know, if you get stabbed, you're not supposed to take the knife out because it plugs up the wound. I have played L.A. Noire. I have to say L.A. Noire, the Black Dahlia case was a bit too grim for me. I've thought about replaying it on stream. But that case really puts me off.
Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick.
So we've got like a cougar. Oh, what kind of dog is that? Is it a boxer? Boxer dog? A schnauzer? Crocodile. We've got Brock.
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but
L.A.
I'm
Noire
pretty
is
sure
so
it's
good.
gross and probably toxic.
A.
B. We'll carry this on, right? Next time you resub, you've got to say C. I'll say D. I'll keep going. Digits, thank you so much for 57 months. Thank you very, very much. How is your Tuesday going? It's not just furries though. Look, that's a lizard guy. And that's a kiwi, a bird. Almost nobody uses umbrellas. They're so clunky as well. Like you can move around so easy, much easier in a raincoat. I guess raincoats are harder to dry off because umbrellas you just twirl it.
Monica Rosen.
I wish they'd make a
Receptionist
second
in
L.A.
theory,
Noire
but in
game,
reality,
but maybe a
she's doing
different
literally
time
everything
period.
around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good
A
for
little
this place.
gloomy. Is it
Even
cold?
For this city.
Oh, that should have been my setup, Zach. Next time Digit says C, and then I say D's nuts. That would have been good.
Hey, Monica.
Bravo,
Hey,
you have a good
Bossbird.
day.
What are you doing here?
Have a good week.
Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
I think she's a
Every
kiwi.
day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Maybe they'll
Yeah,
make
you
L.A.
could
Noire
look after
2.
a few things for me, but first,
After
I'd like to
GTA
talk
comes
to
out.
Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Thank you,
know.
Sect.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Bossbird.
Bossbird. Should get you guys to start calling me that. Maybe Boss Badger. Raspinel. Yeah, it's what it says on the tin, right?
Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time? Mort, you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
Thank you, Raspinel.
Morty to you, sonny
Yeah,
boy.
it seemed to have picked something up.
You'll fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and
This guy's a bit of a silver fox, isn't he? I like his tie.
it wasn't my
Oh,
fault.
do you guys see? They've done his... He's got custom glasses to fit over his...
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go
You're
tell
right, I
him
would
to
not even... I
leave
should have
me
called
alone,
myself Grand
eh?
Empress or something. Grand Empress Badger, so you guys would always have to
After all,
call me that.
I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
I'm not sure what year this is supposed to be.
Boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you
Maybe the
finally
80s?
realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course, if you
Oh, look,
see
lads, he's got
me.
scaly arms as well.
What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster?
I want to know what's under our... I want to know what's under our shirt.
I have no one else. Do you understand that? Don't you?
He's a Komodo
Even you
dragon.
deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, Sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm
That's how I
fine.
picked this up.
Anyway,
Seeing a
if
doctor.
Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon.
Alright. Bosco. Bosco's such a cute name for a dog. Yeah, I think that was it with Elena. I had to get Greg to play the end of it for me because it was too scary. The last bit in the sewers. I think I cried while we were playing it because we were playing it together. He'd already played it, so he was watching me go through it. And yeah, that last bit in the sewers was so frightening, and like it was just because all the emotions and the fact that the case was so it was real. And then there was this actual murderer in the sewers that I was chasing. Oh, it's really frightening. Maybe they were human. Maybe it's like Brock, where they were human, but it's not, like irradiated world.
Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha, but nah, he's just
He's a
lap
real
dog.
alpha.
Holy wild ones.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at the cat
Oh,
driving.
look at his arms.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy as always.
Oh my, why are
I've
his
been
trousers
sitting around
undone?
one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again.
Oh, not a
Nothing
bad
unusual.
boy.
And you? Still
It's too
dying.
relaxed.
And still a
I'm
cop
surprised
for
that he's
another
got his
121
shirt
days,
buttoned up.
Bosco. It's as
How was it,
unpleasant
Rooks?
to me as it is to you.
How's your mum?
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have
When do you
Moses
think
and Plato
suspenders
for
are gonna
that,
make a
and of
comeback,
course,
Zach?
blood boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh?
Because now we use
Ever
belts.
since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary
He's really cute, though.
reunion, thinking about how we
I always like
parted.
Let me
schnauzers.
give you some advice, Sonny. Let
That was
him
our
rage. He'll be
like,
the same after that.
dream dog
Anyway,
before we got
he
Zeus
was the
was a
one that shot
schnauzer.
you, right? You
Now
should
it's got to be
mad, not
hounds,
him.
I think.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he
I can't
reacts.
imagine having a
Anyway.
dog that isn't
No worries,
like a
pal.
long nose.
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. One of Blood Boil's favorites, mainly because he's a dog, of course.
I like that. I also quite like
This is gonna be
sight
a hard
hounds
ride.
because
Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding.
oh,
I don't know
so
how
this
we
is
can
our
get
partner.
past
I just
that,
wanted to
but
shoot
it's
things.
worth
That's
a
why we're in
try.
the gun range. Yeah, I quite like sight hounds because every dog has their thing that they've been bred for, right? like collies are herding dogs. German shepherds are like working dogs. But I quite like that sighthounds. They're obviously hunting dogs. That they have been bred to chase small furry things, and it makes her quite predictable. Does that make sense? Like, obviously not all sighthounds, you know, some of them haven't got that need to chase stuff, but you know, the thing is as long as we just keep her on a lead, she's, you know, it's an easy quirk to manage. Does that make sense? An easy, you know what to expect from her. Oh yeah, Suze. Edit her head on top of me. It's like I could just be a VTuber with Suze's head. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Black Sad Digits, because there was a lot of like different species of animals didn't like each other in the Black Sad universe. Oh.
Long thighs and a big gun.
He loves
That's Marty's
legs.
idea of a perfect woman.
Yeah,
Blame him for it.
Hey, you, if you let the ammunition box if you let the ammunition boxes open again, I'll kick your clucking ass, Marty. Yeah, or like an enclosed space. Oh, it's Susie.
I know her well. Marty calls her Susie, and I have to say, this little she-devil pulled us out of many tough situations over the years. Claudia, tiny, dark, and angry, and hits you where it hurts
If you
the
screenshot
most.
it, Rooks, you can probably print it out.
I believe this
If
piece
you like
is
it,
forbidden.
the poster.
Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection. Well, it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever
Hey,
complained.
Evan. Right, Corkin Tuesday. No, it's nothing's wrong with liking likes.
Her Majesty Big Bertha. Or rather, Big Bertha 2. 'cause there was
Your
one
printer's just
before
going
her,
off now.
A sawed-off little broad, but we
Yeah,
lost
I
her
feel
in the
like
swamp.
this must be
Marty cried
60s
for a
or
week.
50s. I was
But
gonna
once he
say,
saw
I did
this
say
giant
80s,
lady
but
here, the balance of the universe was restored.
yeah, I think you're right. I think it is 50s. Can I? Oh, fun! I can. Right, I'm gonna shoot things. Yeah, I suppose it depends if World War II is in this universe. Oh, I didn't. Oh my god! I shot a civilian. Let's try again. Oh, so there we go. High score is 100,000, 10,000. Luckily, I missed. That baby's a criminal. Maybe I should. That baby's really into tax fraud. so close. Okay. How many bullets do we have? We've got 6. Okay. Oh, that was lucky that I'd run out of bullets. Oh Christ, I keep missing. It seems a bit rude that I'm assuming who's done crimes and who hasn't done crimes. Like, why do I just assume, oh Christ, that raccoon with the bag of money and the knife is a criminal? Maybe he has just come from the knife store and the bank. Who's to say? Can I spam it after every shot? It does take a second. No, it takes... There's a cooldown on it. I can't immediately shoot. Oh, close though. Did I get it? Damn, really great. They're all guilty of something. Yeah, it's annoying that it takes off 5,000 points, I think. Yeah. If you're carrying a lot of cash, they can confiscate it without charge. Can you get it back? Yeah, exactly, game. Maybe the baby's evading taxes. That's actually an adult just dressed up like a baby. That's annoying. Oh! That guy jumped in front of my gun. I haven't seen Zootopia. I have heard really good things about Zootopia. I know a lot of people fancy the Foxman. We'll do it again. My hand's starting to hurt. My bullet hand. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there was that similar minigame Yeah, I was thinking about that. The one where the women were all holding babies and stuff and then jumping in front of my gun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, bullshit, that. I swear. You see a policeman having a shootout, I don't think you should jump in front of their gun, but maybe that's just me. Oh. Especially with your baby. Like, hang on, Sonny. I can hear bullet fire over there. Let's go see. Let Mummy to show you what's going on. Baby's first shootout. You're fucking lying. Huh. Oh, you have to prove you've obtained it legally. Oh, that's weird. You're like, I've just been to the ATM. We've got to get the highest. Look, it was so close. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Yeah, we are playing Quake tomorrow. Was I 100 off? trying to get me to hit a civilian. I know they are. That's why they keep putting them in the middle. Nice. I got 11,000. Leave the shooting range. Now I can look really cool when I go speak to my best friend.
Marty looks good.
I
Big
shot less
and
civilians
loud
than you.
Angry as always.
Oh yeah, I just love the duck yo-yoing so much. No, I don't think we need to do the shooting range again. I think we want to talk to
Hey,
her.
Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello,
Are you
Boss
Arthur?
Bird. Were
Boss
you
Bird.
lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better
he was
than this.
guilty of some.
Well, at least you
Is it
are
white collar crime?
better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay,
Do you think Marty's
okay.
gonna get killed?
But at least Susie can come, right?
Or do you
All
think
right,
Marty will kill
Susie
us?
can come.
I don't know. Like, do you think
That's
Marty's
what I wanna
secretly
hear.
evil? Right. No.
Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way. Mostly. As good as we can be after all these years.
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always
wife
hated
has a
you for
crush
getting
on
me
us.
into trouble all the time.
Oh.
Understandable.
But she also
We are
felt sorry
141 days
Oh,
until
thanks,
retirement,
that's,
Darth, I
much
think.
better.
for you. If I'm honest
Like,
with
genuinely.
you, she loved the chicken police, Marty, better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
121.
Whatever, Sonny.
Okay, guess we are off.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hop dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
I
Oh,
think he's
yes, we
behind.
can. You have your rifle with
He
you,
looks like a
right?
bloodhound.
Oh, what?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Or a basset hound. Basset hounds have always appealed to me. Like, dog-wise.
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually.
They're super cute.
What a surprise. The two pigeons
Look at
back
him.
together.
He's so cute.
And without my permission, of course.
He's got the long snoot,
Chief
kind of a
Blood
bit
Boil.
like Sue's, but
Damn.
with more
What was
jowls.
that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
He's got
I
that
don't want to hear your crowing,
accusing
Santino.
finger.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
getting
that
hot
is
in
so
here.
cute.
Can we
That-
just skip
yeah, that-
this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's
Look,
a
we're
cop
pointing
too,
at each
right?
other.
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening,
Oh,
boss.
it doesn't seem like
You
that. He doesn't seem
especially.
that bad.
Fuck off right now, Santino.
Oh, wow. Okay. I could talk to him again.
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
Okay. Let's head out.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first.
Oh.
And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too.
Oh, Monica. We haven't spoken to
I
Bosco
see
either.
you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air
You
anymore.
get it foul.
I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you, are you letting off some steam?
Something like
I
that.
just love the
We'll
eyebrows
go
on the
and check out
schnauzer.
some seedy
So
joint.
cool, so cute.
We're cops, after all.
Little
ain't we?
beards as well. They
And
kind of
this
look
is
like
still
garden gnomes.
Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Yeesh, get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Maybe next time. I'm not in the mood to meet any of my ex-colleagues right now. We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some
Dolph,
serious
is that a
trouble
schnauzer?
again.
Or is
Yeah,
that a
that's true.
I'm serious, boys.
uh,
Be careful out
poodle?
We're
Do you
big
think?
birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
there.
Shocked.
Okay, but take care of each other too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's head out. We will do the time. Oh, we've got another time thing. Or the hot dog coffee. I kind of want to do the coffee one first.
The hop
think that'll be
dog
more
was
fun.
like the last warning.
A little derpy
You can
guy.
still turn back. My eyes
Um,
lingered on the sign.
So they
An
seem to
enormous
go,
dog,
like, the stuff seems to
like
go
a
down
neon
to
god with
halfway up
limitless
their
power
arms.
Over cheap
The
hot dogs, plastic hamburgers.
Doe
and
was
watered
wearing
down
quite a low
coffee.
cut
The
dress,
cold light
and
called
hers only
me,
seemed to go down to her shoulders,
but I
though,
didn't
so
want
I'm
to
not
get
sure.
out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together.
Maybe at some
by
point we'll disrobe and we'll
cold
find
syrup.
out. Would
Marty's
you rather have
worried
the
look
top
shook
part
me
of a
out my
chicken
reverie.
or the bottom part of a
Oh,
chicken?
cluck. Was
I think
talking
I'd
to
rather be
myself
the bottom
again?
part of a chicken. Like, I think I'd rather have top part be human, bottom half be chicken. Just seems more convenient. Oh, we do get bug lads.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember
Music's
what we
good.
saw when we worked at the Hive?
Yeah,
Wild
chicken
ones.
legs.
Don't even remind
Be able
me.
to run quite fast,
Try to
although wouldn't you,
forget that
Lost?
shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about
If you had
the
to have one, I would
riots.
not even.
Who
If you had to
hasn't?
have one,
You know, people are afraid of the
Or
Great Fire.
you
will
would be
happen
whole-
again,
like,
and those
holy
hive
chicken.
houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest,
I wonder if you'd lay
I
eggs
have
as
no
well.
idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do.
I don't think I'd
We
like
just
it if you
open
had
the
to lay
ghettos
eggs every
and let
day.
the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy.
I think you could
Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Surely a mermaid being human on the top is better. We don't serve
Of all
bugs
that's
here.
furry,
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have
left
no
side
idea
chicken,
what
right side
goes on in the
human.
hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know.
So you'd be able to look one way,
But
people would
you're
think you're a
still gonna
chicken.
tell
The other
me,
way,
right?
and you'd be a human.
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food.
No,
in
people
the
are
most
eating babies
expensive
in this
restaurants.
universe.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
No
We
way.
made this city,
You
Marty.
can't eat babies.
Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Hey Rev, good morning. Rev, would you rather be top half chicken or bottom half chicken?
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray. Who said that?
A natural-born genius.
Yeah, right.
He's quite cute, isn't he? Daily offer, almost ham and tomato, plus refill drink, 70 cents? Or 70 something. 70 DC. Hop, dog, not dog, 40 DC. And then grass dog, savannah style, 40 DC.
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That
Top
was
chicken.
a very long
Oh, you
time
pick
ago,
eyes out,
Marty.
yeah.
I was a little chick.
Oh, and
the
you'd have
hot
the
dog
taste for
had the
cannibalism,
best
though.
pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
He's cute, isn't he?
True.
But at least the
Kind of reminds me
coffee's
of
good.
Cat Dog, if anyone
That's
used to watch
right.
that. I didn't
I
like
have
Cat
no
Dog,
idea
used to
what
scare
that
me a bit.
mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable. Did this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could. Peaceful, isn't it?
This
'Cause the
reminds
whole
me a
town's
bit
probably
of
drunk by now.
Tex
Maybe
Murphy.
that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there.
I
old
hope we're having
bird.
Marty drive, considering we're drunk. Right, let's talk to Fly Guy.
Hey, pal.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Can you hear me?
Is he deaf?
Maybe we can get
I
him a
don't
coffee
know.
or something.
Maybe he just doesn't understand
He
what I'm
liked
saying.
Cat Dog.
Or he
No,
doesn't
it just
want
scared
to.
me.
That's also very
Like, how do they
likely.
poop? They taste the cannibals. Well, because chickens are cannibals, aren't
Place
they?
is deserted.
Pigs are
Poor
too.
Zip.
You're
If they get the
right.
taste of it.
Yep, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
I don't know. I assume, don't they shit out of each other's mouths? Billy Blackmore and the brand new album Break Me. Like human centipede style. Almost ham and tomato toasted sandwich with synthetic meat. Quasi meat and cheese toasted sandwich with synthetic meat. All but bacon and chocolate toasted sandwich with synthetic meat. All for fowl pancakes. Pancake with hemp seed, chocolate and black onions. Touche souffle, peanut souffle with a synthetic meat. Smelling souffle, peanut souffle with parched vegetables, just like home, eh? Burger and hot dogs. Old Zip knows best. Supersized hot dog with synthetic sausage, chocolate mix, and devil horn paprika. Grass dog Savannah style hot dog with 5 kinds of grass. Step burger 2000. Veggie burger with diddly, squat, and sour root salad. See a superstar. Supersized burger with 12 types of algae. Hot dog, normal sized hot dog with 4 kinds of synthetic meat, and Zip's coffee.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
No, I
I'm a
haven't watched
rooster,
Human
a
Centipede.
chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
The way I see it is you don't have to think of it as meat. You can just think of it as a different food. You know, like you don't have to think of meat-free sausages as sausages. They're just tubes of processed food that are tasty, that are meat-free.
And voila, the master himself.
Oh, it's Elvis.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
chickens
was
do
only
eat
joking.
bugs. Yeah. What did they just call it? Substitute? Or what? Like it actually has
What insight?
meat in it.
Well, that's a good question, pal.
So the water's turned black and white.
The highlight of my day.
Hey,
Yeah,
Herbal, good
I can
morning.
smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Piss.
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
The door didn't look
Carrots
like
are
this
one of the
last
better
time.
vegetables.
Yeah, because last time
Yeah,
you
you
tore
got it,
out and
Herbal.
beat that
Well,
baboon with
feathery,
it.
not furry.
Oh, yeah. I
Some
remember
people are
now.
furry, but we're not.
So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are,
A
I'd
pig's
almost
the
hate ourselves.
animal
Welcome
that
to the
goes
club,
crazy
partner.
once they've tasted meat. Is that what I'm thinking of?
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
Hello, boys.
They've
Now,
also got
get the
fleshy
hell outta here
hands,
while I'm
so not
asking nicely.
wholly
Hey,
furry.
Is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got
Jerry.
a shotgun under the bar.
No, you
He's
don't,
got,
because
long
if you
nails
had,
as
we'd
well.
arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
It's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends.
Zip's got a
big is
little
Bottom
scar
of the well kind.
on his nose.
Goes down around
He's quite cute.
Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell. Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
Oh, do we have
If you've got
wings?
anything
Where
on
do you
him,
think we
don't
keep
it to
them?
yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years, anyway.
I was thinking underneath my jacket, maybe.
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his
Fish racing
right-hand man,
clubs.
Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out. Brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are Herbal.
Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna
Ah,
cost
women.
much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, asking about the Tsar Club, Hobdog, Hobart, Ibn Wessler, Natasha, Katzenko. Let's ask it. Let's
Have
just
you
go
ever
down in
been to
order.
that place? Business affairs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
was
find
the
the gloves a little bit
dark
more
years. I
off-putting
don't wanna
than
talk about it.
the
Roger that.
Slightly hairy, animalistic hands.
I've gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement.
Mind your tongue, Furball.
I wouldn't mind doing a
So,
washing up
Ibben's gone
minigame.
insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk,
Oh,
by
he's
the
got
way.
little
Huh?
a
What?
dagger and a Grim Reaper.
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got
Hey,
the most
Crib.
influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
Yeah, claws or you know, chicken feet.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat. That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the Millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
She's got a
So Natasha's
fantastic
the lady
voice,
that
makes one go
has
crazy. But we all know that's
hired
not
us.
what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club,
Damn.
just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibben's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibben's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibben not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One.
What's
You
dope?
owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Straight
Okay,
dope.
okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I clucking will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
You sure talk.
Can I have a
Well, maybe
coffee?
the past is haunting me.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
It's more than what many others get.
Okay, no coffee for us. Sorry, lads. I'm not your pal, buddy.
Poor Bug Eyes.
He's my
At
buddy
least he's
pal.
playing
Hey,
music.
Pip. Good
I mean, he's
morning.
doing something. Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs. Or worse.
You know about the light.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, their afterlife.
Yeah.
If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Maybe that's not
Maybe
so
it's
funny.
Not a bad way to go.
That depends on your point of view. Poor Bug.
At least he's playing. You mean
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that depends.
Yeah. Right, let's head out. We want to go to our hotel now.
Yeesh. My condolences, pal. I see you're clean.
Seem a
Lady
bit
Di.
cocky.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once.
Sometimes
I
you
haven't
guys
seen
make
her since.
jokes, and I can't
didn't
believe that
dare
I
to go
didn't make
after
them.
her.
Like,
Oh,
that's
I
such a
wouldn't
good
wanna go
one.
in there either. But what's that smell?
Oh, sorry, that's just me.
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Do chickens have particularly good
No,
smell?
that's gotta be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Yeah, hard-boiled.
Pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too. An impala, maybe?
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
I just really
true.
like bad
Except for Monica.
yolks.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Oh, I
Well,
think
let's
he's got a
gather
thing
my
for
stuff and
Monica.
head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly.
I don't actually know what I'm getting from in here. I don't think there's anything.
It would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure, you could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too. Has a similar stink.
Believe me, Marty, I thought
Guess you
about
play
it.
with the blinds.
Why am I not surprised?
Maybe in another life. My wife took all the good ones. She knew they'd only gathered dust here, and she was right. You know, this city's outgrown us.
Why do you say that?
Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you.
Maybe
The
you've
polluted
outgrown
air,
the city.
The sirens and the smell of cordite.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us. Clawville's Clawville. We're just getting older.
No, there really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
You're screwing my mood.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
Alright, let's just leave. Oh, apparently there's still... Right, let's go to the club.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl
Why are we still
along
driving
Shelva
drunk?
District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by
Maybe just breathing
garish
really
modern
loudly.
blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles.
I don't think chickens are
A
that smart
blazing red
either.
sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcome
Oh, wow,
to places like
FMV.
this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this
I
bird
wonder if they
mountain
made
by
this with
my
a straight
side.
face when they were overlaying, like, the transparent chicken. All chicken's smart.
So this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
I wonder if
Cut
they
the
have
crap,
humans
Marty.
in this
Let's
world,
focus on what we're
considering
here
humans
for,
are
okay?
animals.
As you say, Boss Bird. Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, master.
It's
When
like
you're
Simon
old
the
and
Sorcerer.
wise like
I'm not a
me,
woman,
you'll
but I think this
realize
is where the
none of it
laundry
is worth a damn
goes.
thing.
Wait,
Like
that
what?
was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
Oh, it's Lewis.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there.
Yeah,
in
I
the
think
head.
it'd be kind of fun
Nobody's
salvage if there
perfectly
was just
sane in
one
Clawville,
human.
Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
And they spoke about
kill him
like the
for it.
human
You're
as
reading
part of
my
the like the
mind, boss.
primates. What terrified! Like they've just appeared in this dimension. It's not like they've grown up in here. It's just...
You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
The human's not
Whoa,
terrible
hey,
in
I-
her.
I
They're
was
terrified in
just
her tofu
kidding,
boyfriend.
okay?
They're there and
My
they're ready to
relationship with
date
Laura is
the
unwavering,
pigeons.
like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Interesting taste you've got.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
The most colourful club of the most colourful city. My city is on fire. Brand new hit from the Queen of the Night.
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
That's fucking rude.
Still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Why am I being so rude when I asked him to work with me? Oh, this is fun. I like how it spins.
This.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple
You're
bird,
saying
aren't you?
though.
Yes,
Ah.
I am.
He did shoot me, but it does seem like it was a bit of an accident. I wonder how hard that was to animate. Yeah, I really like it. Oh, maybe it's made by a German company, ATM.
Whoa, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Oh,
that's
cool,
furry.
Urban.
Whose is
How
it?
is it,
Maybe it's
like, how
hidden
does it
in
go? It sounds like an
Westwoods.
anime,
I
honestly.
guess he's no
Like an
paper
isekai.
tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard. One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You
quite
read
like
that in some
neon
kind of
signs.
science fiction book.
No, it's just what I think.
Do people not
so
like
you have
neon
your own
signs?
thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny.
Like, are they seen as, like, light pollution?
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, I wanna have a guess. I reckon his name is... You know what? I would have said William, honestly. So I guess I'm another $5 for Bill.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I
Oh,
help you on
he's
this
French.
wonderful chilly night?
Yeah.
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing
Yeah,
you gentlemen
STR.
here before.
Maybe it is German
May I
then.
ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, I love
how
them in
this
Hong
works.
Kong.
So what do you have to do to get in?
Surely it makes the streets a bit
Nothing
safer
easier,
because
sir.
they're lighter as well.
Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah, I've,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Okay.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Yeah.
Listen here, you
Hopefully he'll
cow.
tell us.
Do you have any idea who we are? You ever
Oh my
read
God.
the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland
Oh, they
and
get magic.
Mr. Marty.
The turtle wizards.
The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my
Gives
favorite
me
books.
Oh my god, not the books
Terry
again.
Pratchett a bit with turtle wizards.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
Hey, Blue.
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare.
I'm gonna pee, lads. I can see an ad break is coming up, so I'm gonna use that as a chance to go pee. I'll put you on the BRB screen. One sec. I don't know how to pronounce either. Good. Oh, Ahigao. 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 Ahigao.
Do this for me.
No.
Your hands.
No! I said
Let us die!
I know how you feel.
You know nothing about how I feel! You hear me? Nothing!
Oh no, the Green Goblin's coming out. We need more pictures of Spider-Man!
You need to trust me.
Oh no, Kevin! I feel like Kevin's gone down the deep end. Kevin, all I want to do is eat your bacon. That's why you don't release the dead. They're just all sad. We chill, right? Kevin Bacon, we chill. Kevin, don't look at me with those eyes. Kevin. Woo, Kevin! I feel like a prerequisite for being on Eurovision is that you should be able to sing your song in tune. Love's not enough. If you can't stay in tune, you can't go to Eurovision, alright? Brother, save me! But this isn't as scary as I expected it to be. God, it's so awkward when they look back at you, isn't it? Oh my god. Will this kill him? Will this kill him? Oh, you know what? I'll leave him there. You get your fries, you get your sausages, you put them in the sandwich and then you fucking liberally slather them in mayo. You want to be literally looking like this after you finished eating it. Hey mom, take a picture of me. Take a picture of me in the droid. In the droid chamber, mom. In the Borg cubicle. Oh, you don't look like a Borg cubicle.
A little help?
Hey, look, mom, I'm 7 of 9. Did I do
Lot
it?
of intermarriage in your family, stupid?
Did he just call me? Did I just get called inbred?
do pigs have tight arses? I've no idea.
Yeah, he sure knows a lot about pigs' asses for somebody who allegedly hasn't fucked a pig. Oh, so remember when he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I tell you why. I'll Mario will murder you in your sleep. Bow? Caress Dad. Oh, my hat fell off. When you bow to King Edward, his pleased smile warms you. Why am I always Point Man? Point Man fucking Gordon. I'm dead! I'm pretty sure he was the one who shot me! Like... Oh, will you wait there? Will you wait? You'll wait there. You'll wait there and help anyone else. You'll shoot them in the back, will you? Oh, that looks like a giant rectum. I was hoping he'd open his mouth. Oh, he's a dribbly little shit, isn't he? Open your mouth! I have to taunt it first. You smell like... Oh, okay. Ah! Oh.
Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
Nanny?
Do this for me.
No.
Your hands.
No!
Let us die!
I know how you feel.
You know nothing about how I feel! You hear me? Nothing!
Oh no, the Green Goblin's coming out. We need more pictures of Spider-Man!
You need to trust me.
Oh no, Kevin! I feel like Kevin's gone down the deep end. Kevin, all I want to do is eat your bacon. That's why you don't release the dead. They're just all sad. We chill, right? Kevin Bacon, we chill. Kevin, don't look at me with those eyes. Kevin. Woo, Kevin! Not Kevin Bacon, no. Was it the things you get to the same?
Say, big guy, you know
Truly random.
Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big
The
guy?
Green Goblin is Kevin
You mean Miss
Bacon.
Natasha Katzenko, sir.
You're
Right.
right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And
Yes, Kevin
that's it? Well, that's unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
I wonder if we've got to leave, cool, and then come back.
Oh, they made my acid flashbacks into a video game.
Thank you very much. Thank you for 19 months. See the chicken.
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
555312. 5 5 5 5 3, 1, 2. Hopefully we can get on the list.
Hello?
Yeah, I've
Is
watched
anybody there?
Spider-Man,
Hello?
Homer.
Hello? Do you hear me?
We haven't. Oh, we can use a
Well,
gun mod.
Bye then.
Well,
It's quite the party over there.
that's good. It'll be easier to mingle that way.
If we get there in time.
Yeah, we'd better go.
So we can't. Maybe we can talk to Lewis.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am.
Do you reckon Lewis has a tail? Dog.
Admirer of your work.
Anyway,
Pleasure's all
here's
mine,
something to cheer
Lawrence.
poor sick Badger up. She's been putting up with me making happy eyes at her for a long time.
Thank you very much, Dog. Thank you for 53 months. Thank you so much for tier 3. Thank you very
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis.
Thank
Those
you.
days
I hope
are
you don't
long
catch my
gone.
cold.
We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. Well, that's a shame.
I
See
quite
you
like
inside.
Lewis.
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
Chicken attack, AAAA, chicken attack, AAAA, watch your back before it fades to black. They might look harmless, but they'll kick your non-chicken ass.
They will. There is something shifty about chickens.
Let's not bother her.
I've been telling you. They'd kill you if they could. They were dinosaurs once, and they haven't forgotten. Rooks, thank you.
Just one more thing. This list of yours. Where should we sign up again?
Nice! I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir.
Oh,
excusez-moi,
secret.
the
Thank you,
regulations, you know.
Shitflap.
You hear
Nice.
that, Sonny?
Shitflap, which animal would you be if you had to be one?
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited, Marty.
I
Not
don't love
tonight.
birds. If I had
Anyway,
to
thanks, pal.
pick my least favorite like subset of animals, I'm not. I do quite like storks and swans but do I like them as much as like rabbits and cows and stuff? Not sure. Nah, I don't like bugs either. Oh my god, we have this wasp that harasses me. Like, I don't know, what is the average lifespan of a wasp? Because this wasp has been like harassing me. It's to the point where I should probably get a restraining order from it. I'll sit down on the toilet and I'll hear bzzz outside the window and I'll know it's coming for me. And because the window's open, it will come in and it'll look at me. And obviously, you know, terrifying because last thing I want to be done is stung on the toilet. So when I hear it coming, I have to close the window really quickly, and then it starts banging into the window trying to get to me. And then when I'm sitting in bed, the wasp will bang into our bedroom windows trying to get to me as well. 12 to 24 days. This has been going on for years. Is this some kind of hereditary wasp? Like, they hand it down from wasp to wasp. Just harassing me. Yeah. Hey, Kyle. Good morning. Oh, it varies based on its role in the colony. What about if its role in the colony is simply to harass me? I'm just trying to poop, though, Blue. I'm not trying to threaten their kingdom or anything. I'm not trying to shit on them. I'm shitting in my designated shit room. You know? Thank you, said. Thank you for the blessings. And Raziel, good morning. Yeah, honestly, that wasp has tormented me for years. Well, what intentions would it have if they're not nefarious? Like coming in while I'm trying to go to the toilet, and then when it can't get in, slamming their face against the windows. And then when I'm sat in the bed, it harasses me as well. When I go outside, it harasses me. Yeah. No, the police will come around and shoot the wasp. Don't even need insecticide. They'll just shoot it. Yeah. And it's only one wasp as well. Like, it's not a family. It's just it's one. Maybe it's time to show strength. See, the problem is I don't want to start trying to hit it because, like, you don't attack wasps because if you miss. A little pause. Is she running? She's trying to swat wasps away from me. Yeah, maybe, Raziel, yeah. But sometimes it'll come and harass me when I'm just peeing as well, though. Maybe it's got, like, a thing for just toilets. Yeah, you just gotta get good.
What a beautiful
work of art.
I'm actually a little bit stuck. So we've got to get onto the list. And I don't know how to get onto the... Maybe we go to the police station?
Look at these two simpletons.
Wow, it's really chucking it
They don't
down.
even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild God's sake, don't dare tell them.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Figures.
Hello, gents. Everything all right?
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny. Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a
He's saying I'm
time
one
to
of
be
the wasps
alive.
lists.
Am I right, Royce?
Who to sting? Captain
Hey,
Badgertail.
that reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat. It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking too. I'll never get bored with
Hey,
these
isn't it
two.
funny
They're so
when
cute.
the
I
police
wonder
joke
why
around and
they
threaten you with a
thought
gun?
would shoot at another cop.
So funny.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay?
Oh, I think
Am
these are
right,
police
boys?
as well.
You're right, Marty.
He's a tiny drone.
No, it was an accident.
They're trying to catch me on the toilet, Homer. Oh, it's going.
Hey, Monica. Remember that invitation from the other day?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, Marty. I'd love to, but I've got a lot of work to do. You know how it is. Please tell your sweetheart that I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. No problem.
It's the CO2 in my breath that they perceive as a threat.
That's true. I'll tell Laura.
Sorry to all the wasps, I'll just stop breathing then. Hey Alan, good morning. Oh, it's going alright. It's going on. We've got the high score on the shooting range, but we are trying to get inside a rather saucy club, but we're not on the list.
What have you heard about the hop dog? Is it still standing?
Yeah, it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood. You shouldn't either. Things have escalated there recently.
What do you know about Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days. But he's been seen in the company of the Attorney General.
Attorney General Hamtaro, eh? That's interesting. Thanks.
What is the Attorney General? Are they, is it a law thing? Obviously I've heard of it.
It's just professional curiosity.
But is it like the biggest lawyer in the country or the
You forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny.
government?
Wessler?
Oh, nation's top prosecutor.
Far as I remember,
Chief of the
you didn't let
Justice
me
Department.
tell you in
Okay,
the first
I'm with
place.
you.
Well, you're
It's
in
like
now.
Edgeworth.
No way back.
You're a piece of
Like
shit,
Edgeworth
Sonny, you
Spawn,
hear me?
I guess.
What's this all about?
Easy, chicken. I'll tell you everything
No,
soon
I
enough.
think it's only a
Let's just get the
50%
hell out of here first.
furry game because
If I
they're
already told
only
you it's a pleasure
animal
working
from
with you
the
again,
No, but that's always good to hear, partner.
from up, right?
fuck off.
Why is it so quiet in here? Shouldn't it be a madhouse by now?
The midnight madness is yet to come, Sonny. Just wait for it.
My time's too valuable for that, pal.
And you're
Does he like
trespassing.
pick
Rules of
the
suspension, remember? I can see
pick
you're
the
up to no
prosecutor
good.
for the cases?
Who, us? Ridiculous.
Oh, a puffin, yeah, puffin or a red
I
panda.
advise you to keep it low, especially you, Sonny.
I think I'd
How many
be.
days do you have until retirement?
121. 120 soon.
Don't be a knucklehead and get yourself
Sorry, I just thought of something funny. I thought it was saying I'll be a koala. They have chlamydia. Oh, that made me laugh. I do really like koalas though. I think they're really cute.
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, I haven't seen a badger
sir?
yet, Blood.
Then
Oh,
get
maybe
out
I'd
of
just
my
be a badger.
sightlines.
Right? Obviously.
I see blood boils here. We're in deep guano for sure, Marty.
Isn't it your lucky day, huh?
Oh, including the FBI.
Some
Oh,
stupid shit again.
I always thought the FBI would be under like a
Excuse me, sir, but what do you mean?
Great wilderness.
yeah, a separate one.
We have enough dangerous.
That's what they call me, Captain Chlamydia.
Don't worry, Chowhound. We know
Thank
what
you,
we're
shit
doing.
flab.
Yeah, of course you do. That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, Captain Chlamydia.
We have no bit. I have a strange.
Strange. I have that feeling too.
Yeah, I like her glasses too.
Weird. I would...
Okay.
Hey, listen, Bob.
One more.
Oh, hey.
Guys,
Yeah, CIA's international, isn't it? Oh, he's cute. Look at him. Dr. Bubbo. Oh my god, morphinist. Neurotic, old and ugly. Love that. Yeah, I was wondering if we had like a phone number for anyone. I assumed that a morphinist meant that he really likes morphine, or am I?
What is it, chicken?
Look, Marty.
Amazing.
Fuck off.
Not someone who likes morphine? It is, okay. Someone at work keeps telling me what a nice name chlamydia is and how she wishes she could name her No. Is that serious, Alan? That doesn't surprise me. Chlamydia. Oh my god, do you imagine being a kid and being called... Does she know what chlamydia is? I guess we're going back there and seeing whether they'll let me in. Unless I've got any pictures of... No. Oh, that's why she's not. Okay, thank God. I guess, like, if you separate chlamydia from chlamydia, I guess it's kind of a nice name, isn't it? Chlamydia.
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music.
Yeah, at least the kids don't need to find something that rhymes with the name.
Most
It's
of the destitute take up
it's given to
drinking or
them.
drugs, or worse.
Gonorrhea. Oh, there we go,
You
man.
know about
Yeah.
the light.
You mean the light, the insect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Right, let's go in and see whether you have anything to say. No.
What's this note?
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can
Yeah,
forget my regular
Claudia.
clientele for
It's
good.
like Claudia is
What
short for
clientele? There's no one
chlamydia.
here.
That's it. Would you take even that away from me?
I might have to look up a walkthrough for this because I have no idea. I chlamydias. I could imagine someone calling their kid herpes.
Look, Lewis.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed. But it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, Zarkla.
You'd like to go in, but he won't let
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all.
Herpes, son of Zeus. Oh yeah, it's kind of close to
Much
Hermes,
obliged,
isn't it?
Pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Herpetology.
Jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Herpetology. Is he going to talk to him for me? I guess so. Speak to you now.
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends.
No, I'm not a
They're on
pop
the list,
pigeon.
Okay.
I'm a
And as for you,
chicken.
You owe me one, gentlemen.
We haven't met any
Thanks, old
snakes
pal.
yet. We've met a Komodo
It was
dragon.
my pleasure to help you, as always.
All right, lovely lads. Right, let me in.
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy. What's your name again?
My name is Archibald, sir.
Archibald.
Archibald Conway.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yeah, I thought Bill as well.
No way, that's
Or
not
Pierre,
even a real
since
name.
he's French, but...
Sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
The Tsar Club welcomes you, gentlemen.
thought the reptiles caused herpes. How were they getting the herpes from the reptiles? Do I want to know?
The
How are they
jazz
contracting it
overwhelmed us. There was
from
no
those
band in
reptiles?
sight, Yet
Or
the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like...
Oh, from eating them. Okay.
Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it. I have a hunch she won't be
Yeah,
hard
sure,
to find.
handling them.
Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
Don't be suspicious,
No,
lads.
Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Oh, they're called creeping animals. Oh. I suppose they are a bit creepy. Oh, look, we can, like, fully... What do we got? The loudest howl.
Huh. Another lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this
You
guy?
know there's the disease
Whoa,
lupus.
Don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius.
Is
Have
it?
you seen
Because
Predator
we're talking
City?
about
God, I'm still
animals
getting
and
chicken bumps.
diseases. Is it related to wolves
that
at all?
next day?
Like, is that why it was called
Ruby
lupus?
Faye.
Not saying you catch
Never
lupus
heard
from
of her.
wolves, but
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
No shit.
He has the case, he has the girl, he has the gun, he is the alpha. Bogen and Bandicoot. The picture they were, bar for the big sheep.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale
Oh, medieval
gets
people
everything
thought
in the
lupus
end,
rashes looked like a
poor
wolf
detectives left
spite.
stranded?
Yeah, just like
Thank
life.
you, lads. Thank you for looking out for me. That's kind of fun. Well, not, you know, not fun for, but that's cool.
Ooh, I've seen this.
I wonder if they thought that they
Poodle
were
plays a private eye,
werewolves.
hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case. And
Hey, Marty?
what? Yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Hicks, Poodle, Claire Turmoil, Anna Shiny, Murder My Tweet. Isn't that called? Isn't that Murder My Sweet? This done for hire. Oh, like gun for hire. Veronica Kate, Robert Fodder, Larry Cougar, and Alan Sad.
Oh, I know this.
Oh, Alan,
fucker
you're in
guy.
this one.
He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
Oh, not
You've
related to
seen
werewolves.
every clucking movie.
It just wouldn't surprise
You
me
know,
if they were like, oh, he
Laura
must be a
and I go to
werewolf.
the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
Oh, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Yep, our very first date.
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. And nothing else.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
I kind of ship these two. I know we're literally looking for our wife, but I want to know which one that one is. That might have been the one that was outside.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
That's a lynx. It's quite cute. Oh, 2 llamas. Oh, it's 1 llama and a goat.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy
Stud.
looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What if,
Do they still do radio shows? Oh, Christ. Terrifying as I turn around. Big buck.
this is...
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually
that's
worse than
rude.
the pre...
I try. I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
Butt jam.
What? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you.
Is
You
that a
should
bit like
feel
toe
honored.
jam, but it comes from your
Butt jam.
butt?
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
I suppose they would be podcasts now as well, Pip. Like, anything they produce now.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Are we not? Ooh.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's
Did I?
father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
Oh.
No, I just...
I maybe shouldn't
Fellas
have.
at the station are talking, all kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good, and let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
I'm just so used to detective games where we pick everything up. There it is.
Come to Daddy, darling. Come to Daddy, darling. Come to Daddy, darling. Come to Daddy, darling. Come to Daddy, darling.
All right, that's enough.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touche. I'll shut it.
Good birdie. A man's best friend.
Yeah, I was thinking that, Homer, but the problem is the music in the
Sonny,
background.
That's a horse. He just has a very weird mane.
You look with your eyes, but grab things with your hand.
The bar.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, because that totally makes sense.
Hey, Tutti.
2 whiskeys, kid.
Oh, wow.
And no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir.
Get Greg to
Coming
say
right
it.
up.
Come to Daddy Doll.
Well, it wasn't exactly what I meant.
Tell me, hey breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about?
It's a good reply.
Let's see, $5 maybe?
$5.
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for
Well,
work,
I suppose in the
of course.
50s, $5 was
just
probably
here to
quite a lot,
relax.
right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun.
Oh, yeah, fantastic hair.
Of course, gentlemen. Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Ugh, my name is not Bojack. I tip you, pal.
Yeah,
but
$5 is
I
quite a
don't have
lot.
any change, so.
Was there a tipping
Sure,
culture in America in
sir.
1950?
The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
Sounds good, Bojack.
I do like that.
Hey, there's Fillmore.
Who? Oh, yes, Fillmore. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia. Way
Hey,
before
Doomsday.
Lawville. Another place and another life.
Meet your new sleep
Sounds
paralysis
good.
demon.
Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to. Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that
No,
name
thank you.
anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
Oh, $65. That's a
Says
lot.
Someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey, right, Mr. Turk?
Surprised he
Kamen?
didn't accept
Hey,
that.
that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to
Oh,
my
yeah,
principles
like a
and my
nickel or a
stupidity.
quarter.
Phil Marlowe,
Like,
and
or a
that's
penny,
that.
a
Don't
couple of
rile me
pennies.
up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs, angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful
You
information?
could afford to buy a house.
For free?
Thank God it's not like that
Looking
anymore,
around,
right?
Fillmore.
All right, but just because of the old days.
Bootstraps.
Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't
You,
understand.
you
what I
really
have
feel
to
like
say
you've got to
about
earn
you
that
beforehand.
house now.
Don't leave unless you're thrown out. In which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other. I'll deny you in a blink.
Okay.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
I'm ready. Oh, I thought we were going to get to listen to some jazz. Still empty.
That woman
I do
with
quite like
Ibn,
crows as well. Yeah, and
think I
magpies.
know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your
In terms of my
dreams,
favorite
pal.
birds. Yeah, they're basically free if you have that 2T. It's like... Oh, why do people complain so much?
Isn't that?
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Just act nonchalant.
He's quite cute. Is he a mouse?
No,
Or is he a
it can't
rat?
be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Is he a mouse?
Are you talking to me?
Olivia's the
It's
crow.
me, Marty McChicken.
Is he a rat?
Oh,
I think he's a rat.
God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Coppers in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you
Well,
could
bam.
say so.
Well,
The
bam.
name's-
Sunny
We do have a
Fingerland,
gun.
of course,
And we did do the
course.
shooting
Chicken
range
police.
earlier.
Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I
That would be
just
quite funny,
introduced
2T.
myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so happy to see you.
Hello,
Yeah.
boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Natasha literally
Oh.
said don't
I see.
say
No big
anything
deal.
about being
Just a
here for
blackmail
me.
thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint, the usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Fair enough.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
5 companies? I thought people usually inherited 6.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that.
I do.
Listen.
Oh yeah, 1 spare.
If you want to know something, play Zack straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Okay. Oh, we can question him properly.
I'm not as
Let's
exciting as people tend to believe.
finish all the
I grew up
asking.
in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately.
Oh
My
no,
career
it's
started
got
with a
10.
shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Oh, it's definitely a rat.
Look, detective.
Oh, he's dating a cat, though. That's kind of funny.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
No, his other
I'm
assistant.
talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive me, detective. Olivia is a real firecracker.
Wessler is a tricky guy.
I love these straight on.
I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Okay. So, Hobart Ivan Wessler. Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so we'll have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail? Oh, he's kind of cute though, isn't he? Look at the face.
You heard about the blackmail.
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
King Russell.
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You seem like a very busy man. May I ask what you do? Why didn't you just call the police? We'll ask about the police first. Because I feel like asking about what he does.
Why didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny? Huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, I'm not coming out again.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Eben.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
Oh, oh no, he didn't like that.
Why would anyone
just
have
trying to be
reason to
polite.
blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know, maybe because she's my girlfriend?
You think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point?
Oh, I think I'm doing really badly.
My private life, because people who do that end up in the alley. If you catch my drift.
Very much
I've
so,
called it.
Mr. Wessler. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Oh, okay. Do you find these messages dangerous? Were there any similar incidents in her past? Spend a lot of your time there. Are you and her close?
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I mean,
Hey, Caligula.
threats, blackmail, enemies, or insane fans. Psychopath pianists, perhaps.
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
Okay. Is everything all right? I don't think he'll want to tell me about
Do you think one of her
their
fans
relationship.
is the culprit? Someone who can't take
He's dating a
rejection,
cat,
maybe?
Caligula.
Why not? It's quite common.
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any ideas who it could be?
Yeah. Attorney General Hantaro is obsessed with Natasha. But he's, more like the kiss on the hand, flowers bowing type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style. I can't think of anybody else. Or rather, I can think of everybody else. About half the city, actually.
I get it.
Okay. Have there been any similar threats in the past? We have already asked.
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Yeah, that's what I was
To the
thinking,
point,
Hammer.
Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
Oh, shit.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off?
Give up on the streaming stuff and become a police officer instead.
A simple answer would work.
Yeah, you know.
You know, Natasha.
I do have a pretty impressive CV. Right at the top, played a lot of mystery games. I think the police would hire me, don't you?
Now, when was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Donnie, have a good day.
Yeah, the Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
Senior detective.
She was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
That's all they'd need to know.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
That's a bit of a creepy question, but I understand why you need to know.
Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
Ratman, Frisco.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah.
Hey Darren, good morning.
Weekend.
Because he's a mob boss.
I see.
I thought he was a mouse too.
Information.
Yeah.
I think mouse
If you
have
say
more
so.
dish-like ears to get to the police station.
Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, eh? She's an adult. She doesn't need an escort. Or, she didn't need one until now.
Are you afraid for her? You know, a big star like her, alone in that house.
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just caution. Huh. I'm not a monster after all, am I?
I suppose not. So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger.
I'm not doing so well with
Still
this
going
one.
out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Oh, do you think that's the kind of circles that
You got me there.
inherit 6 companies from their parents?
By the roulette wheel.
Always putting
No,
it
I
all
think
on
it's
the red,
accidental
right?
core. It
You're
is.
a real rotten bastard, Sonny.
I
Although,
think
yeah,
that
always
there
remember,
is a
you're
Venn
right.
diagram
So, can
of
we meet your lady?
furry
I don't
games
see why not.
and detective games,
First,
and they
please,
kind of
listen to
collide.
her sing. She's on soon.
So it just happens that the 4 is okay. Decent cop, I'll take that. Screenshot that and send that in with my CV. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like the old times, but you've still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks. Iban's been very hard to change the subject when it comes to threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
Yeah, it's not
I
my
have
fault
no
that
doubt
devs
about
of murder
that,
mystery games prefer
unfortunately.
furries.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know,
He's got a
for old time's
girlfriend.
sake.
I don't understand.
Goodbye. Oh.
This guy's
Please,
living
take a seat.
with his
The show's
girlfriend
gonna
or
start
wife.
soon.
Oh, dear. Stop meowing in chat.
Bourbon moon hangs in
Crunchy LaRue. Hey, Stuffy.
This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give us
Sonny. Sonny.
say. Chloe's still lying in my bed. And it's dead.
Oh, the Nightmare Bank.
That
Is that the
was,
bank that it's going in?
Unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment.
Yeah, I do ATM.
Forgive me, my
At the,
name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so.
The bed and breakfast.
Look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Oh, look, you can see her dress glittering.
You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr.
Well, then,
Featherland.
Sure thing,
Marty.
Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny.
I feel like I'm intruding, you know? I feel like I shouldn't be here. Yeah, because it fits, right? I think they do make the cock joke a couple of times.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it. Gee, that is a unique picture, and kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old
Another one
friend
for the
of
bank,
mine.
either.
A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
The 7th rule of predation? Chicken police story.
You got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness, with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
Yeah, so charming. Love to be likened to a piece of fucking furniture. Just like Gabriel and I. Women are like chairs.
Charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
Predation.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you.
I don't know, Zach, honestly.
I get
He just
offended
said it.
if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told.
Got no idea what he meant by it.
Lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of
Brooks, you
time.
did. You missed the naked cat picture.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start
you've already
the
played
unpleasant
this.
questions?
You've already got your
Ask you
screenshot of the
here
naked
so
cat
you can
picture then.
do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Yeah, I did think of a
Please
couple of
drop the act
inappropriate
about
ones,
being
but I
the
wasn't sure whether he was being that
alcoholic
inappropriate.
expert, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, son,
She's a Louis the
come at
14th,
me.
16th. Pardon?
That's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
What? Oh, she wants me to question her. That's fine. She was the singing sensation of the millions and later became the owner under Ivan's patronage. Not much is known of her past before this, though. Natasha is a mysterious woman indeed and seems dangerous too, but she's undoubtedly in serious trouble. The question is she the source of the problem or is someone else?
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
I thought he was just going to put a full stop after oozes.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently?
Would
You're
you play
also
On
the
Your
owner,
Tail
if I'm
before or
not
after this,
mistaken.
Veer?
Sadly, I don't have the time. But the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
Cat's
so that
cute,
was all
though.
the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
You mean the question is mistinctresses don't time me out, Pauls.
Thank you, Giganto. Thank you very much. Thank you for 500 biddies. Thank you. I was going to ban you instead of time.
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Does that mean she wasn't old enough?
Shy?
Or is she
All right.
really old?
How old were you?
Please be really old. Please be really old.
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player.
Maybe
aren't
she's
you?
like 17.
Life is anything but a game, detective.
You tell me. Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated.
Okay, so they know they're
Sometimes all
animals.
it
It's not
takes
like
is a
Brock where
bad
they're
look or
humans.
some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
It's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way,
I
Rooks.
see.
Do you have any material evidence concerning threats? Why, Deborah?
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler could ever turn to the cops?
I see.
Do you guys think they're going to end up
So,
dating
what
her
about
by the
me?
end?
How do I come into the picture?
It sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
Do you think she'll
You
die?
can't
Well,
do
maybe, yeah.
anything else, can you?
Something like that.
I was
A
thinking maybe
leopard
we'd have to
can't change
choose
its spot.
between her and
Deep
our
behind
ex-wife.
the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Yeah, maybe she's going to betray me. What if she's working with my wife to betray me? Yeah, cats do have 9 lives. Where did that come from? Is it because they tend to be quite lucky when they like fall off things, they land on their feet?
What was in those threats exactly?
The
Obviously,
message
Ivan's a
itself is
gangster,
not a
but I quite
threat.
liked him.
It's just a
You're
word.
my only hope.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So,
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Oh, that wasn't the one I
Cat
was
got your
thinking.
tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on the wall in giant red letters.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Okay. I thought it was going to be... I thought it was going to be something related to her being a cat, but... Or maybe they did, Rooks. But it was already too late. I'd have 7 lives. I guess it's lucky number 7, though. Isn't 7 usually the lucky number? Lives is 6. Maybe we got it upside down. Yeah. Don't you just leave? Your one word for today is skank. Taken out of context. That's why it's like you came in here, you called me a skank, and then you left. Alright, my work's done.
Starfleet is an institution for adults,
Not children. Thank you. Well, Fred, I hope your coffee is too hot for you. It doesn't give you bad burns, just like it's just a little bit uncomfortable. The threats have anything to do with your dangerous relationship.
Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Every
Shocking behavior, I know.
interracial relationship has risk, but yes, this one's
Fred's banned
more
now.
conspicuous than most.
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
One of the most common causes in homicidal
Brooks, have you
and
played
predatory
the
cases, ma'am.
beekeeping
So, yes.
Sherlock Holmes game?
Well, I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly.
Okay.
We are what we are. And you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our relationship with a flavor no other can replace.
It must be
What
one
flavor do you think
interesting
it is?
relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure
Mango?
I can feel the same, but I can certainly understand it.
Maybe
Yeah, I've got it on
one
my
day
wish
you'll
list.
Experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been with a predator before?
Well,
Well,
that's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around if you don't mind.
as you wish, Sonny.
I've only played a little bit of GTA 5.
How many fools like me have you used
Little
up,
bit.
Natasha?
In all
No,
my
they haven't,
life?
digits, weirdly enough. They've made lots of cock jokes, though.
Just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No pun intended.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cock-a-doodling, so you can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
Fair point. Broadcast received, ma'am. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but
Or
I
a
must
sequel.
gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
Okay. How do you know Molly?
Let's stop beating
I
about
got
the
minus
bush.
60
How do you know
for
Molly?
that.
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife,
Ex-wife,
I'd come
yeah.
to you no matter how vague and suspicious
I
the
think
case
they
was.
got
I
divorced,
just
and then
want to
she
know
went
if you're
missing.
Simply a manipulator.
Oh,
or you're
thank you,
really
Rezo.
that desperate.
I really know her.
I'm hoping that it's
I'm
like a
not
one-day
lying.
thing.
Oh, really?
Tomorrow,
How? Were you
I'll
a
be
nurse
cleansed.
too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous
I had a
for.
friend suggest this one to me,
Don't go
actually.
there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look,
I don't find it
forgive
myself.
me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I
Oh,
haven't seen
so
her
she
in
is my
years.
ex-wife.
I'm sorry.
No, current
I
wife.
didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing. You played me from the start, didn't you?
It wasn't my intention.
I'm an old cock, Natasha. I've played too many of these games, and I've been on the losing side often enough.
So, you're going to walk away?
You're damn right. I don't know if it's worth it for me.
Look, Sonny, money's not an issue.
Oh yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But unfortunately, it'll be hard to spend all that dough when I'm dead.
Dead? Don't even say that.
Do you have a gun?
Me?
Of course you, Natasha. Do you have it on you?
Not at the moment.
Well, let me give you some advice. Keep it with you, always. Maybe in your purse.
You don't think they, whoever they are, would hurt
Well,
me?
I don't even know what they've
Don't
said
be
to you,
naive,
honestly.
Natasha.
You threw away all the letters, so I've got no
I'll keep it
idea.
with me.
I don't
Just
wanna
said
scare
she's
you.
been. Oh no, she was called
Two
Whore,
cops
wasn't she?
snooping around can mess something like this up, even if it's just two roosters.
You'll keep snooping? Thank you, Sonny.
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with me. Thank me when this is all over.
Ooh. Not bad, but not too good either. It's okay for a rookie, but next time you do better. Next time, pull yourself together and pay attention to the signs. Okay. Well, I don't think we need to redo it. I think this is fine.
Just one more thing,
How sexy do you think?
Natasha,
William, I love that that's all in caps as well.
37 Rochester Street.
It's like, how sexy do you think it is?
I want to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
Like
I was afraid this
8 out
was
of 10
coming.
sexy.
Why there? Why not here and now?
I have to know.
Hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Okay. Should I talk to her? Oh, I've got a lot of questions to ask.
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent.
No.
I come from the eastern Tsardom of Slavonia. We are quite
Why not just go together?
You feel
It's
that's
cooler
not
if
the
we arrive
case here in
separately.
Clawville?
Here? No. Absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful.
Silver Fox.
There's some truth to that.
Where I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves. And whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason.
Tsars aren't usually
We
chosen
lived
though,
there
are
until
they?
I was 14. Then we had to flee.
Usually
Doesn't
Tsars
matter.
are the equivalent
In
of
the end, I was the only one who made it to
hereditary
Clawville.
monarchies.
So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect, more like a reminder.
So, why Deborah?
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little
Because I told him
investigation.
immediately.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one.
I think it's funny that I got told do not mention anything to anyone, especially don't tell Ivan that you're investigating this. And I see Ivan and I'm like, hello, I'm investigating the threatening letters to your girlfriend.
May I be brash?
She asked me not to tell
It's
you, but
New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, do you love him?
In my own way? Yes, I do.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love however they can.
That's not a real answer, is it?
yeah, blubbermouth.
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
Oh. Well, I hope that they are together forever then.
So this message...
I'm sorry I had to upset
We're not
you,
gonna sleep
Sonny.
with her.
But if I didn't take that
Alright.
step, would we be talking here right now?
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
I'm good for you, you see?
Yeah, you're a real angel. Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the
Sorry, my tissue's getting ever
just
more
like to be
skanky
discreet.
looking.
I wanted to talk to you in private because of Molly.
Well, thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
Don't mention it.
So, who's this Olivia
It's
bird?
crusty.
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if
What do you
she's
guys think of
sleeping
this
with Ian.
tissue?
The thought may have crossed my
My
mind.
name's George Stobart.
You men.
Would you like
But
to see
guess
my
what?
tissue?
Maybe she does.
You don't care?
as long as he loves me, I don't.
Well, that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture. It would even stand up, but Olivia doesn't have feelings. If she let Even sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it.
What do you think of the white crusty stuff in my tissue? It's from a clown.
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Okay, let's see whether... Oh, Ivan's gone.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
I
What
do.
exactly is my
I want to
relationship
dig
with
into
Mr.
your
Wesley?
personal life.
And how close am I to him?
You don't beat around the bush, man.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wesley.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
I wonder how many actors are in this. Like, I wonder how many bodies there are. Or whether...
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino.
Like, they're all the same
Featherland.
person.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood,
I like him.
birds.
I like his little...
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Big boy.
Listen, pal. Maybe if...
Did I stutter, chicken? Get lost.
He's a lynx, I think.
Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
No.
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
What kind of cheese was it?
Hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and
Wensleydale.
most
Could
primordial
understand it for
instincts,
Wensleydale.
no matter how
Oh,
civilized
bit of
they
red
seem.
Leicester.
As you say, Marty.
So they all have human bodies, if you look at them. They're animal to... I'm not sure where... They're animal until the neck, and then they're human. Some of them are animal a little bit further down as well. You can see it on their arms. But short of asking everyone to disrobe, if you see that there's another one.
Ah, this is the life.
He looks like... I try.
Let's talk to him before we leave.
Have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was kind of mysterious.
I bet she was.
Yes.
You
No,
know,
she wasn't all cap.
I've never abandoned a case.
She had human
Not
human
voluntarily,
hands.
anyway.
Yeah, the cat did seem to have fur on her back. And she had the tail as well, didn't she?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how
I'm
I
wondering
felt, too.
if it's like
Before you leave,
post-apocalypse.
Take this and examine
Like Brock.
it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Okay.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Old
Maybe,
croakers.
yeah, maybe
You're
it's that
safe
we're
while I'm
all
here.
hallucinating.
Okay, I didn't say anything.
Like these are actually all humans, but we're the ones.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Oh, so there's lots of phone numbers?
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Can't really read them. There's a gas leak at the zoo.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no
Yeah, we're just at the zoo and we're
idea, but I don't even wanna
hallucinating.
find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Top dogs.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty. Hey, Big Nose.
I think you guys can hear the fan when it comes around.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
So I'm sick. I'm really, really hot.
Even if I did.
Really? Say, did
It's only by
anyone
fan
ever
on.
tell you that you're an irritating
Sorry.
piece of shit?
Anything else, dear sirs? That girl is looking at me.
I don't think
She's
she
just
is.
looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. And just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
The fuck? Why don't we like squirrel girls? Alright. Let's head out then. So we have some choices. We could pop to Hop Dog again. See where anything hip
Nice
happening.
cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I really like the voice
I hope you're
acting in
right,
this.
old bird.
Marty. I was
Jeez,
you know,
boys. Out
that
of
I
2,000
watched
joints in the city,
Finding
I'd end up
Spock,
here, huh?
the Star Trek
Hello to you
movie.
too,
I was
Zip.
quite
How's
surprised
it
to see
hanging?
Doc Brown in it.
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such
Is there a
drama
squirrel girl
queen.
in the
We just
Marvel
wanna ask you
universe?
a couple of
Like
questions,
Ant-Man.
then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chicken.
Christopher Lloyd
Relax, pal.
as one of the Klingons
We'll be as fast
in
as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from
Finding
a hummingbird
Spock.
as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so
Yeah,
hard
look,
on
he's got
yourself.
human hands, but he's got like long rat nails. Oh, hello. Seagull.
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some
Yeah, Doc
juicy
Brown.
story.
He was
I think
the
I still owe him a
head
great big
Klingon.
left hook.
What
Christopher
did he do
Lloyd.
this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can
Good luck,
understand
Marty.
that.
Shoot his engines. He did. His acting was very, very similar.
Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
I thought he made an
Hello,
okay, he did an okay job
What a
though.
pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
she's
where's the
in the
story
animated
now?
universe,
I can't
so
see it anywhere.
soon then.
It just stepped through the
Soon.
door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The chicken police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little
Timmy.
fun, that's all.
Yeah, we're here for coffee.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
I like
You
his
mean the most read and highest-ranking newspaper of the city,
tie.
the Clawville
I like all the
Chronicle?
ties.
Oh, yeah,
I think the
that's what
ties
it's
are a little
called.
bit late though
I
in
see
terms of
that You still
design.
have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
I think some of them don't look like they're from
Yeah,
the
I do.
50s. Some of them look a bit more 80s. Excuse me, I think your ties aren't completely accurate to the time period.
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just
The
come
half
from the
animal,
Czar
half humans are
Club,
more
Zip.
realistic
Who do you
to
think we
believe,
met?
but God, I can't get past the
If I
ties.
can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the Rat Prime himself?
That on, pal.
What a surprise. So,
Can she do acting as well?
I don't
Then
know anything.
yeah, can't play the game. Not historically accurate. Ties are off.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
Look what we found, Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are?
just stole
we
it.
simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth
I don't
3
know, a
times
little bit
that.
plainer, kind of
Oh, come on, give me
with
a
the
break.
stripes.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
Maybe this one's okay, but there was definitely one that looked very 80s.
We also ran into Filmar.
Filmar?
Sounds like a typical Steam review.
A grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine.
Tie is
Ring a
very
bell?
wrong.
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see.
Phil
So that means he's
Marlowe.
still alive? Yeah, I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something.
Yeah, I feel like the ties are a bit too jazzy sometimes. Don't want to dig myself a hole by suggesting that I'm
Zip.
Holy crap!
like
what's
well
this?
versed in
The
Thai
guest list at a king's
history.
birthday party.
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
I'd like to
This piece of
see
paper's from so
Sarah
high up
Michelle
where I live
Gellar
up in
in
myself,
the
boys, so don't ask
MCU.
me.
I don't know who has, and I don't watch the MCU, so I don't know why I'm throwing my opinion in there. But I think she'd be good in
We
it.
spoke to Natasha.
I don't want to tie myself in knots.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because
Isn't
of that. Nothing else.
Buffy
Thanks,
and
Zip,
Supernatural,
but we're
aren't
not
they
any
supposed to be
further
in the same
ahead.
universe?
But not further back, right?
I think that's all we need from you. Yeah, she was recently in a werewolf thing, wasn't she, Sect? And honestly, I'm really looking forward to the Buffy
What you're
reboot.
really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
We are off, actually. Try talking to the bug again. Like
Everything all right, old man?
If there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
Hey,
Yeah,
old
she
man.
does good,
Everything all
good
right?
voice acting,
Any
doesn't she?
trouble?
Still nothing.
Okay, well, let's head out then. Look too thick for the 50s. We're now,
I don't know, Sonny.
ATM, we're now
exactly
really
are
on
we
the Thai thing, aren't we? We're like,
Let's hope we
yeah.
can learn
Because they
something
do
about
look.
Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around.
There was a
before we
really
visit that
satiny one as
weekend
well,
house in
and I wasn't sure whether,
Learn something.
like, it was a bit
from
too
Phyllis and
synthetic
Royce.
and shiny
Well,
that I was,
wasn't exactly thinking about them.
I thought it was maybe a bit much
Yeah,
for the 50s
figures.
too.
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful
Oh,
so far,
yeah.
Sonny.
She
But
was
now
in
that
the
you're
finale,
rolling
wasn't she,
together
Garth?
again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to
I
look
thought that was
forward
quite
to.
fun.
What do you mean?
Are you
Dexter
kidding?
Origins show. Oh,
Last
that's
time
kind
you
of
shot
cool.
up a theatre,
She does a lot of horror
and if I
stuff, doesn't she?
remember correctly,
Including Big
each
Bang
other.
Theory.
That was a complicated.
Maybe it's a show made in the 70s
sure.
about the 50s.
Complicated.
I just love that this guy has his trousers unbuttoned as well. And we've got lots to ask him.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Who? Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
But then
know,
we're not certain that it is the
So,
50s either. We're just guessing, I guess. Yeah, Bosco, it's such a good name for a dog. It also reminds me of Sam and Max.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball.
How many
These are some
children
rather
does she have,
influential
Darth? Is it
names, the
2?
ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept
Roscoe.
a nice big juicy bone. in
Yeah, and you can
exchange
short it
for
to
my
Ross.
silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has
It
nothing
makes
to
the
do
ties
with
with
our
modern
case.
length and much shorter ones that continued from the 1940s.
We're still not gonna
It's a
tell
lot
you.
about the ties, isn't there?
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
What was it?
You
That
mean
would be a
little
good, yeah, it
bimbo
would be a good
fooling
name
around
for him
with Ibn
then.
Wessler? They say she's
I
the
heard you have 2
jackpot,
kids.
but I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried.
I suppose they're not very,
Don't
not very public, are
misunderstand
they?
me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them.
It'd be interesting
can't
if
stand
they were
being
in
around
the
them.
new Buffy the Vampire
I don't even
Slayer
take
as like
cases
Buffy's
with
kids.
cats.
Good for
Neck
you.
whip.
I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
No.
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
No,
Well,
it
I
could
guess
be
your
fish.
cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself.
Oh yeah, what his jacket with the pop? Yeah. Yeah,
You still remember Phil?
it's very modern, isn't it?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got
I
quite
also
the
don't like how he's got
reputation with that
one
film
button
bar
missing,
alias.
or like it's
We just
undone,
met him.
just there.
Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up
I
to
don't know.
these days?
I guess, but they were probably
As
going
far
for a
as I
military
know, he's
jacket style, weren't they?
investigating petty blackmail cases.
Yeah,
Sneaking
army
after poor
surplus.
bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a
I think
storm recently?
It probably looks like imitation army surplus,
We haven't
doesn't
seen
it?
him at the PD for a while.
We'd have to know what
He's
colour it
usually a
was as
frequent
well.
visitor. Why?
If
Did
it was
he run
green.
into some fishy business again?
Or like a khaki.
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
You think it's black?
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little info.
When are you not here for that, boys?
Wouldn't be army surplus
How
if
about
it was
wish me
black,
a
I
happy
guess.
birthday for a change?
What?
Oh, happy
Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you
I
help
like
us
that the
with
dog's
this
just in the
and that?
background.
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane. Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
Oh, I thought you said
Hector the
mum.
Third?
I was like, oh.
Even better. The one who commands the king.
Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name. Some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Maybe Monica's gonna end up
Acting very strangely.
being evil.
And he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
Wonder if he's a
That's all
mouse.
I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I
Oh.
guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon.
Oh yeah, it's a comb that they have on their head. I don't know what the like little sack underneath their chin's called though. Alright, you know what? I think we'll save here just because I think this is going to be a nice place for me to come back and it give me like a nice little summary. Haley, just as I'm about to leave. Yeah, I haven't been feeling very well today. So I think my voice is probably needs a bit of a rest for tomorrow since we're playing Doom. Not Doom, the other one. Quake. It's the other one. You know that other game where you shoot people? Yeah, that one. We're playing that tomorrow. Yeah, we're playing Quake, the first one, tomorrow. Luckily, Quake doesn't take a lot of talking, does it? And then on Friday, what do we play? Oh, Simon. We're playing Simon the Sorcerer. Playing Simon the Sorcerer on Friday. And then we will finish Chicken Police. We'll play it again next Tuesday. And then we'll probably play Best Served Cold after Chicken Police. Yeah, no talking. Just 360 no scopes, right? Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for putting up with my lackluster stream today. It was for the birds. Thank you very much. I'll let you out into the other. You guys can have, your choice of evening. Thank you very much, lads. Have a good day. Bye.
It is over, Miss White. The police.
Why am I such an asshole? Jeez.
Perhaps one moment you were here, and the next you were on the other side.
The other side. No, stop.
What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing?
I can help you.
Not one step further.
We literally just said that she deserved the rope. Oh no, don't do that. We were gonna kill her anyway. Oh, she died. Oopsie!
This is tragic, Holmes.
Oh, Lord Mario, no far. What? I'm not dead. I'm not. I am dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead. How many nuts does he have there? Exactly in Breath of the Wild. He's like, oh, thank you very much for finding my nut. Oh, please, little Link, if you could go. I've made a little bit of a cummy mess. Could you please just go and find it?